just
Baby,
got him.
Well, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yowie hands. Look how big his fucking hands are. They're like the size of his head.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a staple of Japanese gay porn.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about.
Redacted.
No, this is a new one.
In some jurisdiction, bigger redacted.
Redacted.
Isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Is it the food or him?
Here is a simple breakfast. I didn't read it to him.
It's
I hate real shit. It's meticulous.
It's a dick and balls.
You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, what would you say that we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg?
No, at this point we're all in. We're
Flatter-
getting in that
Flatter
butthole.
him?
Flatter him.
Yay!
You know, I think we might make a great team.
I don't like the sound of...
A single tear begins to pool in the center of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Why is she in our room?
Why are you in my house?
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night.
The way she had sex with the robot.
Bro, she fucked the robot. She sat on that fucking spinning wheel and he turned on the fucking vibration to 1,000. I've been desperate to talk to I sound like the guy from George Lopez. I've been desperate to talk to you about your birthday. Happy birthday! But I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I'm
just super loud and this is gonna be awful in post. But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Medium.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date with another man in an alleyway who gave me opioids.
I think I can believe that.
Oh yeah, she has the fucking Chernobyl fingers. Oh, since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him.
Are you serious?
Of course I told her you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. I call bullshit. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I could get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. She fucking died.
Did she just say sky? She died?
He's right there.
Yeah, it's, you know...
It's another ghost,
squat,
just like the
you
kid.
push,
And
you lunge, you and then whatever the T stands for in Drake and Josh, where it says splat.
Touchdown.
Yeah, touchdown. So it's splat.
Yeah, splat.
Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
Yes. No, I'm not really sure where we stand. Well, clearly you're not standing at all.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
I sucked his dick last night.
You don't mind?
No, it's 2 bottles.
Alright.
I'm drinking.
And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection wowzers.
Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do.
Then what's the point? Stop saying that.
Together with your bestie, you feel like you could do anything. Oh no. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You could tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact.
I wish Ashley would bully me.
Because, you know, he's Pop. You sound like Mike, where he's so sorry to step on me. He would probably want Ashley to step on him.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh. Are we in high school?
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Are you having another stroke? A dog in a tree.
You can get your swirly dip, too.
I'm gonna dip my swirly in your fucking ass.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Hey, it's actually me. Because I'm literally the biggest person in this school.
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, Chef Boy, suggesting I pick on the fenceless horse. Thought she was gonna say there is that horse Miura, and I was gonna be like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Now you're. I didn't read the. Stop skipping my lines.
My space bar is really sensitive. Alright. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer. I forgot about that.
So is my teeth.
But the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince in pain.
You guys can't see it because we don't have a camera, but Hunter just touched my wiener.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Doesn't like.
Don't let's do
Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Chef Boy, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure he'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
Is that what she's calling it? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. My name is Android 13. Look at my trucker hat. I gotta start talking like that now.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Chef Boy. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as you walk into class, Colonel?
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Chef Boy.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Oh, that's a book! It looks like fake news.
It is a book, but that's that book.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who could spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out.
You open to a page covered in arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page.
I could use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, don't do it. No. We're not casting the spell.
Cast the forbidden spell.
Don't cast the spell.
Don't do it out.
Speed run.
Shut up, Aaron.
Speed run.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
Something of a retard.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly.
He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to get from him as a snack.
Throw the paper.
Give him a snack or wait.
Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Should we wait? Let's wait.
I'm down for waiting.
Okay.
That shit stinks.
Are you okay over there?
I'm fucking dying, bro.
Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange. Oh, it's a squirrel.
Oh.
They're perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence? I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence. What the fuck? His name is Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Chef Boy, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class.
Oh boy.
Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room.
Oh,
This is gonna be funny.
he's literally nutting right now.
This is gonna be funny.
Let's find out.
What?
She gave him a hand job.
What?
I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown by a plane?
Thrown by a plane.
A plane.
I apologize, everyone. I'm eating ice, and
Yeah.
I'm also retarded.
Do you ever just get thrown out of a plane by a plane?
Do you have an abusive relationship with an airplane?
Yeah.
Ah, my tid. Aaron slapped my tid.
You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date.
Beep.
Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Jeez,
What the hell happened?
she fucked the robot.
So she fucked that robot.
Yes.
Clank
Do
begins.
you see that like weird analog there? It's a 2-for-1 special.
Clank begins to shudders. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panel, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Beep.
Oh, he just died.
Wait, what? Clink's dead?
Motherfucker was dead the next day. No amount of seasoning's going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. Trademark. I just noticed the trademark before I skipped. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash. I'm not reading the rest of that.
Okay.
How could he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone!
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly.
That could describe like literally every one of my relationships.
Okay.
I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone.
Strong, independent black woman who don't need no man.
Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to... Oh, sorry.
You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion? Alright.
Stop chewing on ice.
I'm thirsty.
Then drink water. It's melted ice.
Water makes me nauseous. Because this isn't only water. It's water. No. It's ice and coochie juice.
Aaron has a lot of problems, in case you haven't figured that out. Now, please say you're lying.
And ride off into the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony...
Your face. That's me, too. It was a response to if someone said that
I feel
to
like
me.
this is like the embodiment of look at me like you are disgusted and insult me. What was that anime that's literally just him walking up to dudes and being like, hey, can you lift up your skirt and
I don't
look
know.
disgusted and then insult me? And that was the whole fucking anime.
I don't know.
No.
I never saw that one.
I started to sing
Where,
real quick.
you're here then.
Alright, I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow.
Yeah, this is advice that I could give to a few people that I know.
Why are you looking at me?
No, I didn't know if you...
Are you coming for me? I'd come for you.
We had two completely different responses. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. It's made of kids.
Oh, ew. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you are pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea, of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final
Bro,
challenge.
this is literally Shokugeki no Soma.
It is. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed Man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Chef Boy's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Yo, this music change is hilarious.
That's pretty dramatic right now.
Yeah.
Chef Boy, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That ain't too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when
You're also hard.
the oven timer goes off behind you.
I don't know. Ignore it.
Ignore it or fess up?
Fess up,
about
because
it?
if you ignore it, it's gonna burn.
You're gonna
The
die
fess
again.
up. Yeah. Oh, yes! That was right.
Okay, you
He
got
nutted.
Yeah, we nutted hearts.
You nutted
Imagine
once.
if nut was white instead of red.
That's
not-
pink.
I'm doing a little bit more than
Are
visualizing.
you colorblind?
I know my nose can't smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
You knew it was Popeye just from the smell?
Well, yeah.
I
Have
think
you
most
been
people
outside?
could smell pot pie. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC.
I love
Is
that.
that a drug?
I don't know, actually. I feel like it is.
But it'll probably start burning in a second if you don't pull it out, boy.
I was talking about. I was thinking of the TV station TLC.
Yeah, you just took a whole camera to shove it in there.
The moment of truth.
Wow. Wow.
I came, dude. Where did the staff come from? I swear to God, he pulls that out of his pants like Joker.
Is he crying too?
Yeah,
That's
it's got
tears.
tears.
It's my turn. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
Ding, ding, ding.
Just gonna stab a bitch.
There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step off for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll pull you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big and going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10. Why are there 2 10s? With a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their. It's what is-
Literally, Shokugeki knows so much.
Yeah.
All I'm waiting for is someone to bust a nut when they eat.
Wow, this is getting serious. Yeah. So is the nut. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken
Nut.
as it levitates through the air.
Egg wash.
Yeah. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itsy bitsy pot of broth.
That was my nickname in high school.
Best friend.
Best friend, Bastard Blaster!
Van flexes his pecs as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock it.
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
I'm about to scoop her ass.
Shallow
cheeks on my face.
personality spatula.
Nice.
I like that. Even Clank gets in on it.
5. Wait. He actually has.
He's speaking words. He learned English.
Okay. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Wait,
Shits
when did
himself.
Clank learn this? When did Clank learn to speak English?
I saw 5 pressure point and I was like, he's just shitting himself.
It's the singularity, as was foretold.
You must be let it happen. And you'll branch upwards and we'll take the shawl.
Self dish.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena.
Bro, they fucking killed him.
As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic?
Yes.
No.
It says cast a spell or do it the hard
No,
way.
I'll do it the
We
hard
gotta
way.
make it
Do
interesting.
it the hard way.
Do it the hard way.
I want to see what happens if you don't use the book.
Okay.
Who needs magic when you've got passion?
It's the right way.
I'm going to do it the hard way.
We'll find out. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
Told you.
That was the right choice!
I know, that's why I wanted to use the book.
I believe in you, Chef Boy. Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, Chef Boy, since we were a little kid, because I am your best friend.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you.
Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time, already done. So I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, bud.
Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world does she get an eye of newt? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
Oh, man. It is I, Steve, the spork monster.
It is I, the spork monster.
Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition? I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind?
Steve, the spark monster, notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see. What you up to? Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should just watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up...
This is Monsters Inc. It's Monsters University.
Wait, you ever see that video where it's like Mike, like it's all like wobbly? It's like, man, it's a beautiful day outside, but would you look at all that flour hanging on the side of the bed? Get him, Sully! He like looks, he's like, yeah, and his face is all contorted.
Jeez. You gotta show me these videos after this.
I can show you
You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint.
Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck.
Bon Jovi singing.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win.
Give up and drop out of culinary school.
Okay.
Obviously,
Right
you
what I'm about to do now.
Summon extra power from deep down within yourself. Make this actually Food Wars.
Okay. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win.
Your hair turns mac and cheese orange because you went Super Saiyan as culinary energy flows through your body.
My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for...
Yes, your boy. You are the chosen one. You are the Super Saiyan.
The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out.
You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Hey, okay. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery.
My God. No, but that reminded me of the Dragon Ball Z abridged scene where, like, he first absorbs Nail and he's like, whoa, this power! You can do it! You feel great! You can win this!
Yeah.
And he's just like, hello?
You begin to levitate off of the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you could do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear chef boy. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed.
This music.
It's actually
What the fuck is this guitar riff?
I don't know. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I'm here to help.
You have my sword, and my axe, and my chicken staff.
Yeah, that's in my chicken staff. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it.
But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart.
And my yaoi.
What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting...
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
Hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess. Did Van Van have something to do with this?
When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure.
Damn, his whole dick inverted.
You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none.
My man's literally is dead.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long.
I mean, it's been like what? When's the last time we played this game?
It's been weeks.
It
Well,
was like last
semester.
It was last semester.
Towards
So
the
yeah, honestly, I feel that statement of it's
Yeah.
been a long semester.
Yeah. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat.
The time has come.
Miriam,
so long.
please step forward. Now, describe your dish.
I've made.
delicious.
That's my line.
I've made
Tender udon. Yeah, that one was kind of bad. Tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh man, I really wish we had a webcam now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that hurts. Everything hurts.
Aaron ran out of the room and dive bombed onto the couch
I
from
landed
Naruto
on
running.
My dick.
I'm lightheaded.
I'm lightheaded. I'm fucking dead.
Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl?
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
What?
Who? Yes, Sprinkles.
Chef.
And some green tea I made from baby tea leaves that I picked my. She made tea from babies.
Sprinkles? Stop. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting
It's
just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
What the fuck's up with her face?
And in a flash, I don't know why she's like that. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Chef Boy, for helping me and my Chernobyl hands to believe in myself.
Oh my god.
Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is my kind of brand. Doesn't it look cool? No.
Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. And he woofs. I'm not gonna do that.
Please be gentle with my cuisine.
Finally, Sprinkles goes all in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as the tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
Oh, that's okay.
I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. It's Aaron trying to speak.
I could eat.
Disqualified.
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat?
Dejected Van Van does not go gentle into the night.
Disqualified for glamour?
Don't discount triumphantly.
Simplicity. This is the last you've heard. This isn't the last you've heard.
Mike is back to watch more League videos as we're recording.
Mike can sit on Santa's lap and read a line.
Wait. don't. Okay.
There he is.
Hi. Hi, Mike. Hi.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next
Or you
student.
drink it after you eat ass.
Don't age slut.
There it is. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now, describe your
That's the thick
dish.
bitch.
Wait, I just realized. Look at her. Did we notice this?
Yeah, I
before?
noticed.
I've pointed
Okay.
that out multiple
Okay.
times.
Yeah,
I
I
said
saw
that was
that
the
already.
only meat that's gonna be on her thighs.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
I never heard
I
that.
made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French
Meringue.
meringue and connected by sugar glass.
Isn't it meringue?
No, I mean, is it? It might be meringue.
Also,
That
that shows some like some optical illusion type shit.
Yeah.
that actually doesn't sound too bad.
Hold on, Mike.
Indeed.
Your bony ass. Your
Bone
bony.
bag.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Oh, don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, chef boy? I told you, it's a display piece.
Mike, we can both agree. We want her to step on us.
Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it. Jesus. Cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it too.
Cooking it. Cooking it.
I can't speak. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
I wanted to be judged on eating. I let the Aaron eat my ass.
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely
as the
insisted,
first person.
but don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by
Can we
everyone.
appreciate the cleaver that she just whipped out?
Yeah.
The what?
I want her
She
to
literally
take...
just whipped out a cleaver.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either.
Also, she look like the Hex Maniac from Pokemon.
She looks like Yuri.
If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs?
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else.
Oh! What?
I'm making fucking
Mac and cheese.
and nobody can stop me. Have fun editing that. That's gonna be a fucking
I
nightmare.
guarantee you my mic peaked about 18 times for that.
Oh, just from me.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing.
Thing.
Completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced.
is he? 7.
It's so delicious. In fact, that everyone...
Oh,
It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gets a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. Oh no, not again.
You win. Guys, we beat it. Yeah. Do we actually win?
Jesus Christ.
Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef.
I really gotta go to R34 after this.
Sprinkles declares you have passed.
Oh.
Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on.
It's gonna be like the Harry Potter scene where they're all fucking in the carriage.
What?
The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. I just heard. Okay, did you?
Yeah,
hear
I
that?
heard the
You
record
that, right?
scratch.
Yeah, I heard that too.
It's like this popped up on good record
I don't-
scratch. Now
Here
you're
we
probably
go.
wondering how I got in
DJ
this
Dog, it's in
situation.
the house.
DJ, I am dead.
And then there's Chunky. He's dead.
DK, Chunky's dead.
You know,
DK.
you knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Oh no!
Oh,
Look at
Oh
that
no!
Holy fucking shit!
Aaron's pee-pee is fully erect right
Bro,
now.
you can see her pockets. That shit is fucking hot.
She still has the heart in her thing.
Bro, I'm gonna be using that heart. It needs to be there.
Bro, look at the bulge.
Bro, that means bulge is how I'm feeling right now.
Oh my god!
I also hate that he has the
lose it.
fucking angel.
I hate that I like how Ashley looks right now.
Bro!
She's
Big,
hot.
meaty thigh!
Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains.
You can start with me.
For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
Seriously?
No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws.
Damn, the school's by.
Oh man.
Wait, Aaron.
Wait,
There
Aaron.
was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me.
So we didn't.
Oh, amusing.
And now that everyone is together.
It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out.
Holy shit.
Here, Mike can read these lines.
Holy shit.
Read it, Mike.
Mike, read the Spork Monster. Read the Spork Monster.
You can have the sport monster.
Do it.
Do it.
Okay, read the line. Come on, read the line.
You read the line.
You haven't read anything.
He's been reading 3 characters!
It's fine. What? I'll buy it.
Just read the line. It's a
Okay,
new-
alright, Tamar. Alright, Tamar.
Mike, you suck. Anyway.
Fuck you.
Because you won't play. Anyway, everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster.
I'll break it down.
Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster.
Is the party monster?
Dejected, student walks
I
off.
appreciate his name is just student.
Yes.
Of course, those are her clothes. Those are her real clothes.
Pink
Bro.
overalls.
A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? I wonder. Oh,
God, fuck.
well,
I
he's
thought it
still
was gonna
in
be
his. He
Colonel
has a
Sam.
crown on his head. Look at that.
Daddy Colonel.
It's
Sam.
Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat.
A crown?
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Wait,
Oh, now I get it.
Bro, there was no way he got into this school fucking normally.
yeah,
I also want to know what the fuck's in that bag that he carries around. That shit looks like a diaper.
maybe it is.
It appears that the chancellor's name is literally such and such.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and we get a new wing. Oh, and we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance.
Oh, with the bow tie.
Oh, there you go. He's reading. He's
Yeah,
I
speaking.
can't
Yeah,
reveal my
yeah.
truth.
You have to read it
Now,
like a robot.
now that I
You
have,
read it, because you're a fucking bot.
I'm offended.
Shitter.
I'll read it. I'll read it.
Go, Timur.
Now that I have,
No.
now that I have
Listen,
graduated, I can reveal
I
my
have
truth.
to open the window and jump out.
Mike, what are you doing? What's
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I'm just waiting. For
I am
you to
actually
see.
from a faraway planet.
Okay. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What?
Ow.
What?
I actually feel like I knew this the whole time.
Shut up. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return.
It just fades out of existence.
Oh, Miriam's gonna get fucked.
Miriam, will you come with me?
I don't know what to say. Besides, damn, what a fucking bitch. No, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives,
right.
and he's wearing.
Oh my
The
goodness.
fuck,
Oh!
yo, the fucking Chad.
That, bro, yowie hands.
I own that shirt.
Howdy, classmates.
Howdy, y'all.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. It's the whole menu of good. That's my coleslaw.
Good.
There's my coleslaw.
There's the
Mike,
Tabiscus.
can you wait 2 seconds?
Mike.
Mike, watch, look. I'm moving.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't get.
It's fine. I'm about to make everyone erect.
Oh.
Okay.
We're gonna get Mike stripping on fucking HD audio. HD.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Wait, is this the... is it over? Did we beat the game?
Huh? We be. I think you. Is that?
Is that really
Wait.
it?
Oh.
No, it's not.
No,
man,
it's not
I was
the
getting
end.
sad. I was like, no.
The spacebar wasn't working. I had to actually click. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Chef boy, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to fix. What are you two doing? We're having a moment here.
I was like trying to fold my underwear so it'd be like easier to hold, and Aaron just goes, "Can I sniff?"
Okay. Should I edit that out?
No.
No.
Keep that in.
You can keep that in. Just draw like a picture of like a pasty white stick figure, just folding laundry, and then just another bigger pasty white figure being. Cute.
All right. As I was saying, oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
Sorry. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School,
Academia.
for learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Oh wait, that was you. Shit.
Okay. What-
Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to.
As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100 franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Chef Boy.
Yay! Thank you, Mike.
He read
Did
a
it.
line. He can read. STEM majors can read. Wow! It's a Christmas miracle.
How sweet! We'll work together and play together.
Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other life, the life of an entrepreneur?
I suppose I could enroll at pastry school.
Oh, my dear chef boy, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually, and along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end! Yay! Tell me it's the end.
We don't even get to fuck him.
Did we fuck Colonel Sanders?
No!
that was
Fuck.
it.